we will try to do wiring between simulation kit and controllers like wired remote controller, touch centralized controller and DVM S 2.5. First, we will try to do wiring the wired remote controller. In order to do wiring the wired remote controller, we need some preparation. They are crosshead screwdriver and communication cable. Wired remote controller should be connected with indoor unit through F3 F4 communication. So, please turn off power of simulation kit. After then, do wiring F3 F4 of indoor unit and F3 F4 of wired remote controller. F3 F4 block of wired remote controller is located back of it. Additionally, wired remote controller that is applied new protocol receive the power from indoor unit through F3 F4. So, wired remote controller doesn't need to connect the power cable. Turn on the power of simulation kit. Then, wired remote controller is also turned on. And it is tracking the indoor unit that is connected with it. So, it should display the quantity of indoor unit like 3. After then, wired remote controller display initial page. Now you can set the wired remote controller. Second, we will try to do wiring the touch centralized controller. In order to do wiring the touch centralized controller, we need some preparation. They are crosshead screwdriver, flathead screwdriver, friction tape, communication cable and power cord. Touch centralized controller should be connected with outdoor unit through R1 R2 communication. Or it also should be connected with indoor unit through F1 F2 communication. In this time, I will show the wiring through F1 F2 communication. So, please turn off power of simulation kit. After then, do wiring F1 F2 of indoor unit and F1 F2 of touch centralized controller. F1 F2 block of touch centralized controller is located back of it. Touch centralized controller should be connected with power individually. Power block is located in back of it. So, you should do power wiring between touch centralized controller and power cord. After wiring the power, you must attach the friction tape on the power block of touch centralized controller for prevent electric shock. Turn on the power of simulation kit and touch centralized controller. Then, touch centralized controller display initial setting like language selecting. After this setting, you can set the touch centralized controller. Last, we will try to do wiring the DVM S 2.5. In order to do wiring the DVM S 2.5, we need some preparation. They are crosshead screwdriver, flathead screwdriver, communication cable, PC, LAN cable and power cord. Power cord is included in DVM S 2.5 package. DVM S 2.5 should be connected with outdoor unit through R1 R2 communication. So, please turn off power of simulation kit. After then, do wiring R1 R2 of outdoor unit and R1 R2 of DVM S 2.5. R1 R2 block of DVM S 2.5 is located front of it. And you should connect the power cord and LAN cable in DVM S 2.5. LAN cable should be connected with PC also. turn on the power of Simulation Kit and DVM S 2.5. Then, DVM S 2.5 progress some steps like loading the OS and application. After these steps, you can access to DVM S 2.5. But, before access to DVM S 2.5, you should set the PC IP. In order to set PC IP, please do as follows. In this tab, if DVM S 2.5 IP is 192.168.0.100, you should change the PC IP as 192.168.0.xxx. It means that only last octet should be set to one of 0 to 255 except last octet of DVM S 2.5. And then, please input DVM S 2.5 IP on Internet address bar. But, the important thing here is that you must input HTTPS like this. Not HTTP. At initial access, security certificate warning pop-up message will appear as shown. You can use DVM S 2.5 with disregard this message. But, if it is not registered, this message will appear every time and it is not safe for security. If you want to skip this, click like that. Finally, login page is displayed. And you can access to DVM S 2.5. Samsung hopes that you enjoyed using this simulation kit. It is suggested to practice multiple times, so that you feel comfortable wiring and configuring Samsung controllers.